Welcome, welcome. How you all doing? There's a lot of entries. I was really shocked when I looked at the drive. Excited for it. If you're new here, doing the Discord producer community challenge. What's the guitar in the back? Oh, so my Takamine. Yeah, out of tune. That's meant to be a G. The objective is to create a track, a minimum of 90 seconds long, and use at least 5 of the samples in a folder. We have 12 teams. All the teams are inside the AZODi producer Discord community. What we're going to do is going to listen to all the samples that they had to use. Then we're going to listen to all the tracks once through. I'll give constructive feedback just so everyone can kind of learn something as well. And all you need to do is just type in the number in the chat, this chat here. The winner gets bragging rights, and also they get a special role in the Discord server as well. Let's have a listen. It is the chalkboard noise. Second one is Dice. Giving him a good old rub. Oh wow, we got Dobby impression.
Master has given Dobby a sock. Master has presented Dobby with clothes.
Flat type. Getting Croc out of pool. Alright, hit the bass like.
Hit the bass like.
Knock at 95 BPM. La la la.
La 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 la.
Mailbox.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right, a meow. Okay, here we go. Office type. Who's laughing?
You how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just...
Paper. Sadako, but as we established earlier, it is the grudge, not the ring. Sorry, being horror nerd. Scissors. Sharpie sharp. A step. Throwing Croc in the pool. Writing, nearly done. Zombie meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
And a zip. So, first entry is Meowcat.
Bringing joy to everyone you meet while on your path. You're my soulmate that transcends life.
Oh my god.
I just wondering if playing my guitar.
Good placement for the sample there. I think here we could develop it a bit further. So just on production standpoint, I feel like we could have some sort of groove come in here. I feel like that could have worked as the introduction, but you kind of need to give the listener a little bit more, not bring it right back down to how it was at the beginning, but show some sort of development. And I would personally go with the groove. This is number 2. Let's have a listen.
시선이 바뀐 거일까 너의 이름이 단지 내 입술에서 꽃잎처럼 떨어지기
Slight bit of tuning needed when especially with the harmonies. Like lead vocal, you kind of need to be very on it, but when it comes to harmonies, you can just crush it because you never really hear harmonies by themselves. They're always going to be pretty much supporting a lead vocal, or they're going to be with another harmony, so they're very rarely in isolation, so you can kind of get away with over tuning them a little bit. Great vocal performance, really cool song. Yes, good emotion, super dramatic, super epic. Final boss fight, you know that vibe. Or Dark Souls. It's not easy, you know, putting your tracks in front of people like this, so kudos for that. I think the kick overall just needs to be far more aggressive. When you start bringing in these impacts, I think your kick needs to really cut through and be very aggressive. So far it sounds like quite a soft kick. You know, some EDM kick would be great, something like a Kashmir kick would do really well. Oh, time for Boshi. Here we go. Right, so this is boshiixAllie, Bad Intentions. Very nice.
Sorry, guess I got real bad intentions.
That was absolute fire. Mixing is like, there's nothing I can really say. Everything's in its place, everything's balanced great, samples are great, presets are great. I got no feedback really on that. I personally would like more Allie, especially in this drop section, at least halfway, you know, like she's got like a really good hook and it's not being utilized. I really like Allie's tone, do really well in general Girl Crush. The use of the same chords for the intro, the verse and the pre-chorus, I would probably have to switch them up by the time we get to the pre-chorus. You know, if this was a Western track, then it's absolutely fine, but like with K-pop, I would have a bit more of a definition and change. If we're going to have, say, a different member of a K-pop group try and sing this, you kind of needs to feel different. Vocals are nice, but I feel that slightly going out of time. If it requires you to dive in manually and slide in each syllable and word, I would do that if you got vocal line, but I know that's like £300-400. fulkaxhm and Ventea, Come Back Home.
Just a second before it hits, I hope to miss a bullet to the heart. Caught in the moment, scared out, but feel we're two worlds apart. You got me going. Will you come back home? Will you come back home?
I like the feeling. It's a bit more cute, hopeful, melancholy. This is a nice balance. Yeah, Ventea's great. Improved a lot. Bin HM, I think, wrote the top line here. With the presets and the sample choices, I feel that it's a tad bit kind of dated. Just like switch the presets up and do something that's a bit more kind of current. It's a good amount of space to absorb the melody. It's great. You can actually pull back and just let one line of melody sink in for the listener, take a breath in and do a next line. Law, soloist. So Law did everything. 999.
I've got a weak heart, trying to stay up tonight. Waiting for you, I'm waiting for anyone to save me. Oh, 999, just let that ring. Me inside of me, if I let them sink, oh yeah. No, 999, just let that ring. Me inside of me, if I let them sink, oh yeah.
So kudos for doing all of that by yourself and having it on a stream like that. That's not an easy thing to do. With vocals here, it feels like you've got one vocal tuner working too hard, so it's making this kind of quivering effect on your vocal. Now, I'm not sure if that's intentional, but generally when I'm kind of like tuning vocals, I apply two sort of tuning stages, depending on how you receive the vocal. But you have the first stage, which is a bit more like gutting it and really aggressively kind of putting everything into tune. Like Melodyne would be a good example of that. I'll just use the inbuilt one for Cubase. So that does all like a lot of the legwork, but then what I'll do is on the insert on the channel after I've done that is to have like another tuner that kind of adds a bit of character but kind of softly bumps stuff into place. Yeah, just try and apply two tuners, one that's going to do all the kind of hard graft and legwork, and then another one to kind of give it a bit of a shine and kind of like bump it casually into place. I'm just going to BRB, I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. We are on track 8. MeowsicbotxArmani and SHAWTY. Samples used in this one: Sora Sister, Sora Bot, Hazel Meow. Oh, we got Dobby Synth, Knock on the Table. Yeah, I think that kick is clashing with your sub quite a bit, so just decide which bit's gonna like dominate and then let the other one follow. If you want the kick to lead, then maybe just have the 808 just slightly sitting behind and cutting, you know, some of those lows off. SpencerSotelo from Periphery, Orbit, and the track is called Look For Me. This is really pro, it's really good. Really good chords, really good vibe, good presets. Nice vocal. Yeah, that's great. not much really to say about that in regards to feedback. Everything about that feels very K-pop, K-R&B to me. Like it's really solid. So great work, man. Awesome. Lockdown ladies. And Lehman and Sora.
Don't care, hit the hay, cause there's nothing left. Trying to keep it all together. Sinking into the river. I'm counting down.
I like that padding synth going on there, it's nice. I personally like to have the beat come in a lot earlier, just like more of a groove, because at the moment it feels like it's just kind of, it's building you up for something by having that hi-hat going, but nothing comes until much later. So it'd be good to have a bit more of a lift when it comes to this chorus. This is JoshZsamxSruthiaji, sorry.
Something that's going crazy in my mind, and I will see the light illuminates the darker the night.
Great emotion. I love what you've done with the keys, the chords. Great vocal. It's really cool. It's a really cool groove. I feel like if you look at the transients here, your kick is dominating massively, so maybe bring that down. I would also prefer to have the vocal much louder. But the groove works, it moves nicely, it's good BPM, minimal, but it works, you know. Alright, and we're on to the final one. This is number 12, NextLevelDopeBeatz Soloist, and the track is called Fire.
Heading into next space, and I'm fighting at my own pace. Don't stop, always reaching for the top. Higher, watch me burn a little higher. Oh, come on, watch me, I'm on fire.
The next level.
Rambo at the beat.
It's all very tight. When this drop comes in, I feel like he needs to step his vocal up a bit because it's kind of in the same range. He leaves a lot of space for the vocal to breathe as well, which is good. Alright guys, so just want to say this is some real good songs here. It's really cool to see like the whole community just like making all this great music. It's really, really cool. So all you need to do is just type the number into the chat of your favorite track, and then I will announce the winner. Let's go. We've never had this happen before. It's going to be up to you guys to decide this. We do have a tie, but someone voted for their own track, which I think most people are modest enough not to do that. But in this case, someone's done it. So what do you think? Do you think that's fair? But we've just had someone jump in with a 4. Hajistopplsxhm. Nate voted someone else apart from himself. So now it's even. Cool, congrats guys. So after that debate, we have the winners, which is Aurora, ChaeMango and DylanMurzello, and boshiixAllie, Kumukido, Bad Intentions. So congrats guys for winning the competition. Great work. I just want to say thanks to all of you for taking part. This has been the best one yet. Thanks so much for HM, Sora and Hazel for organising and creating the samples. But it was next level. Yes, absolutely next level. Bye-bye.